Alright, what up, guys? So, we got some fans in the crowd right here. So, this is PO World Cup Week 1. I'm for USC's Tiba for Brazil. And I'm playing RBY OU. I got lead Zam versus lead Gar. This is really good for me. Because obviously I can just click sidekick and then we'll see what he goes. He's probably just going to go out to Chansey right there. But I get a crit and a special drop. So I'm going to do Gar slash Chansey. I'm going to go ahead and write Tauros as well, because what type of RBY team does not have Tauros? What type of RBY team does have a Chansey? I don't know. But yeah, that was a really good turn one for me because I got the lead right and crit special on the Chansey. So I'm just going to click Sidekick again. I'm expecting an Eggy to come in, actually. So I might go for the Seismic Toss right here. Actually, yeah, the Seismic Toss is going to hit Eggy harder, so I'm just going to do that right there. As he decides to stay in a soft boiled, which is an alright play too, I'm just going to Sidekick right here. I guess that was his best play, actually, because he doesn't want Chansey getting worn down. So I'm just going to keep going for sidekicks right here because he seems more content to stay in with his Chansey. So I'm just gonna stay in right here, keep sidekicking, because Zam is one of the few special attackers. In fact, it's really the only special attacker that can beat Chansey one-on-one, because I can just keep sidekicking and doing all that stuff. And he's probably just gonna go for Ice Beam again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go for another sidekick right here, as he just goes for another Ice Beam, and he is going to thingamabob. He's gonna soft boiled right now. So what does Eggy hit? 208. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to Eggy right here as he soft boils up, and then this gives me the ability to potentially sleep something. I'm just gonna go ahead and put something to sleep. I'm expecting him to want to switch back to Gar, but the thing is that Sidekick isn't an Oko. Actually, I'm gonna double check real quick if Zam's Sidekick is an Oko on Gengar. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's about the same as Eggy's. So I'm just gonna put something to sleep. He chooses to put Starmie to sleep, which is pretty good because he can come in on Chansey, and then, like, I mean, Starmie or Zam was really what was gonna realistically come in right there. And then I'm guessing Gar or Chansey to be coming back in anyway, so I'm just going to sidekick him right here. And then, I mean, I could go to Chansey and go Chansey v Chansey, but I don't want to deal with his... I don't want to deal with his Ice Beam shenanigans. So, I could blow up right here, but I think he's going to double back to Gar. So I'm going to go to Zam as he goes to Starmie right there. Yeah, that's a good play, expecting the boom. I could have Mega Drained him right there. Actually, no, I wasn't going to Mega Drain him. I'm not tripping. Alright, so I'm going to head up to Lax right here because Chansey is definitely going to come back in, Chansey or Gar. And yeah, I get that correctly. So I'm just going to... Well, I'm going to EQ him here first because I want to scout for the counter because I've seen Ice Beam Soft Boil, that's standard. I want to see if he has the counter, so I'm baited out first right here. As it goes, no, no, he froze me. That sucks dick, dude. That sucks fucking dick. Alright. But it's okay, though, because I can go to Zam, take a Ice Beam, I can recover. Man, no! You could have frozen Eggy, you could have frozen Zambo. You can't freeze the lags, dude. But I guess that's what happens when you stay in there. And I wasn't gonna body slam him anyway. I was just gonna hit him up with a EQ because I wanted to scout for the counter. But Ice Beam was his correct play there. Like, he didn't misplay at all right there because Ice Beam or counter was his best play. Yeah, but man, that sucks dick, dude. Alright, well, I'm gonna sit here and PP stall. I'm gonna sit here and just go for the sidekicks. Because RBY has something called Freeze Claws. So you can't be frozen. You can't have two mons that are frozen at the same time because that would be like super dumb. So I'm gonna keep just going for these sidekicks, trying to get some crit drops on him. And he's just gonna soft boil right here, so I'm just going to soft boiled. I do get a special drop on him. By the way, if you don't know, special is the same stat, so special defense drop in later gens is also a special attack drop, which is cool. But it also, I'm just going to recover right here because I want to save some psychic PP. Because, I mean, he's going to soft boiled right there regardless, but that's basically all that was. And then I'm going to go for another psychic right here. I'll get a crit. Unfortunately, the thing with crits is that they ignore everything in this generation, so... And he has T-Bolt right there, so we see 3 of his 4 moves on the Chansey. So his last, realistically, is going to be either... what's the... Reflector counter. I don't think he's going to be counter, though. I think he's going to be Reflect... If he was Reflect, he would have gone for it right there, so he's not Reflect. He's either going to be counter or Sing. So... he's definitely switching out right here, probably to Starmie. So I have to play aggressive now with this lax gone, so I'm gonna predict him to go to Starmie. Oh, he just soft boiled, so that's cool. But I could fire off a psychic right here, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, I just predicted him to switch to Starmie to burn those special drops, and then potentially burn a turn to sleep, but probably I was just predicting really to use it as a pivot. And then yeah, see, these ice beams aren't doing anything because of the special drops, so I could just go for... I'm just going to keep firing off a couple of psychics right here with Eggy, because, I mean, I could go for Mega Drain predicting him to switch, but I don't think that's a good play right there. He might have another psychic in the wings, but he's realistically going to have Tauros, Lax, and then Filler. That's the main thing is an RBY is what's that last one? He has Starmie, so I don't think he's gonna have I don't think he's gonna have a Zam or something in there. He might have an Eggy. Actually, he could have an Eggy, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go for another psychic right here. Get this damage off. And I get another special drop, which is very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I don't know what he's going to go out to, though. I'm actually going to go ahead and... do I want a Mega Drain? Well, the thing is, if he has an Eggy, which he might go out to, which I'm thinking he has, then he can just Sleep Powder me for free. And if I were to boom, this would be so good. But he's switching out here without a doubt. You know, I'm just going to Psychic. As, yeah, his next mon is Eggy. I could have... I don't know, dude. And Eggy is kind of a problem for this squad. Eggy's a really good mon in RBY anyway. I shouldn't just say for this squad, but Eggy's pretty good anyway. And you know, I'm just gonna sleep Zam. Yeah, I'll sleep Zam. He misses, which is good because I can just T-wave him. Yeah, he goes to Chansey right there. I should have predicted that. But alas, I didn't. But I know his team better, so I'm going to just write that down. It makes me feel better about myself. And then, like I said, Tauros Lax. That's probably what's going to be there in the back. I'm going to S-Toss right here. Just because I want to save Psychic PPs and make them burn these soft boileds. So I'm just going to keep S-tossing him for a little bit. Because even though it's not doing much, he can't freeze me. Well, I mean, he can parry me, but he's parried himself, so I don't really mind that. But I just want to save Psychic PPs. So I'm just going to keep S-tossing right here. And this is kind of the non-spectator friendly part of RBY. And he gets a crit right there. No para, thankfully. But, I mean, if anything's going to be parried, it's Zam. Okay, and I think he's just going to keep going for these T-bolts and save his ice beams. So, I want to... let me go to Rhydon real quick. Yeah, and he just soft boils right there, which is a pretty good play. So I got Rhydon in for free now. And do I want to Body Slam or Blizzard? I'm going to Blizzard him right here. Just because of the fact that Eggy is his probable switch. And I want to... Well, first of all, I want to get more damage on that. And then, second of all, I want to be able to, like, potentially get a freeze. So I think that's a good play right there. Freeze, no crap. Sigh. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all love. But I want to go to Lax real quick. Yeah, I think I might just pivot to Lax real quick, predicting Powder, and then pivot into Zam. Yeah, I think I might do that. So that way, if he just like booms or something, or if he goes for, I don't know. I want to pivot to Lax. As yeah, he just goes for Mega Drain right there. Nice chat. And then he's just gonna Mega Drain again. He might Powder here though. I think he would definitely Powder right there, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. And then I'm just gonna get a T-Wave off. As he might go to Chansey right here, but I would rather get the T-Wave off because then I could just Tiba. Okay, but yeah, T-Wave is definitely my better play there. Yeah, I mean, he T-Waves into Chansey, but then I can just recover this turn, and then his Chansey has to burn another move. I love trash talk, dude. Okay, it's all good though. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe. And then if he pairs Zan, that's actually good. Like I would prefer him to pair me, and then I'm just trying to save this PP. And then he burns up his Ice Beams, which is also good. And he can't freeze me. So okay, that's fine. Hold on. Skype is doing things. What a nut. Shut the fuck up. Peter Killmore. I think that's MF Houndoom. Alright, fuck you, bitch. Fastest macking. Yes, no. Hold on, I'm gonna draw something real quick. Control X. Yes. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going for these S tosses. Because he can't freeze me, and I can burn him out of Ice Beams. And just keep him thinking that, okay, I might go to Rhydon, might go to Iggy. You know, just keep him on his toes, you know what I mean? Okay, the fuck is this Spanish ass language? I know it's Portuguese, don't get mad at me. But can you get 5 full pairs? Yes. Okay, but yeah, I'm just S tossing right here. Because the fuck is this grip? Fuck you, Destiny device. I don't give a fuck. I'm waiting on prep. You need to shut the fuck up. Okay, but yeah. Basically, alright, there's one. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Psychic right here. No Psy. Alright. I'm just keeping going for these S tosses though. Get this free Whittle. And then yeah, I'm making him burn up the Ice Beams. So yeah, just gonna go for another S toss. If he goes into like Lax right here or something, I'm fucked. Okay, there's the T-Bolt. Don't want to risk it for a Biscuit right here as he thingamabobs soft boiled, or do I want to soft boil myself? I think it's better for me to soft boil myself and make him risk the soft boiled. Yeah, because he burns up his soft boils. Because me burning up recovers and stuff is way better for me, and I haven't even played my Chansey. So this is really good. I'm a Psychic right here. Because we can fish for special drops. And I'm kind of expecting some point in time a Lax to come in. I don't think it's going to come in right now because I'm a fucking Zam, number 1. And then, well, I mean, I have S-Toss, so I mean, I'm not going to have Reflect. But I mean, like, you don't really want Lax to get whittled. So yeah, I'm going to just keep going for S-Tosses right here. And then don't want to make a fucking play right now. And is it Playboy time? Well, my right, I have to hit him with another S-Toss. And that's when he's going to soft boiled. So I don't want my Rhydon getting weakened. But I think he's going to T-Bolt right here, which would be like super dope. Based on like his playmaking patterns, so I think I could risk it for a Biscuit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm risking it for a Biscuit right here. Nice. Alright. We doing it right now. And then I'm gonna just EQ right here. Alright, he goes to Aggie, safe play, safe play, safe play. He's just changing it up. I could have gone for body slam right there. But I mean, I don't know. Just really wasn't worthwhile in my mind. And then Zam is my most sleepable mon. Because then I can just go out to my own Aggie. Actually, I think Chansey is more sleepable because... Yeah, I think Chansey is more sleepable. Yeah, I think I could sleep Chansey, go to Aggie right there, and then if he booms, he booms. Actually, wait, yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, he's gonna... Fuck. Okay, well, I can go to Rhydon because my Rhydon's at full health. And he just goes to his Chansey right here. That's the advantage of Rhydon. And he's at high enough health to where he can actually, like, take things. And because Aggie burned, or not burned, he hit stuff, I'm not really worried. So I think I'm actually just going to body slam him right here. Oh, he stays in and just goes for Ice Beam. Okay. I can respect that play. I mean, you let your Chansey get weakened, but I can respect it. And then I'm going to just go for EQ. I mean, I know he's going to go to Aggie right here, but at this point in time, I'm just playing it safe because I don't think I have to play aggressive. And then, what else speeds? Oh, Aggie really outspeeds me. Okay, well, I'm going to go to Zam right here. As it goes to Lax, I can kind of respect that. Alright, I actually kind of wanted to EQ right there. But you know what, I'm just going to... I mean, he might EQ right now. So... I'm gonna hop to Aggie right now. And then I'm a Psychic. Just whittle down this Lax. And then here's a 50-50. Does he go to Gar right here? I mean, he's definitely gonna go to Gar right here, so... Actually, I think Psychic is better for me because especially because of this special drop, so I'm gonna just go for Psychic right here as it goes to Aggie, or Starmie rather, burning the special drop, which is a good play. And then I don't know who's he gonna pivot to. I think he might pivot back to his Aggie. I'm gonna Psychic him again because I think he's gonna pivot. Yeah, he pivots to Chansey. Ah, nice. I get another special drop. Okay, so... Alright, that's really good, so... I'm gonna just keep going for Psychic right here. I think this KOs. Actually, let me calc. Let's see. Executor... Let's see... Chansey, special... -1. Psychic, 23 min. Alright, we're looking good here. And I'm just going to keep going for that Psychic. Because I don't want him going to... Well, I mean, I have no reason not to Psychic, so... I mean, I could boom right here. If I trade with... Yeah, he's just going to keep pivoting to the Starmie right here. And then Chansey is really low, so... I'm going to go for Mega Drain now. And now my Aggie is back in business. So this is turning out really good for me right now. So, how much did Psychic do? 19. Alright. Well, I think he's gonna... Well, Chansey is paralyzed, and yeah, I'd go for Mega Drain right here. As he goes to his Aggie. What percent am I at? 38. So, I mean, if I trade Aggie for Aggie, I'm completely okay with that, with the way this team works. I mean, I would like to have Aggie myself, but if I could trade Aggie for Aggie, especially considering that he let his Chansey get low, and the fact that I still have Rhydon, Lax is getting low, I'm sitting in a really good position right now. Like, I feel like I'm sitting really, really nice. The only problem is that Chansey is asleep, but I could deal with Chansey being asleep, I feel like, because I have Zam. Okay, so I'm gonna Psychic right here. Just weaken him down real quick. And then Mega Drain. Actually, wait. Don't want to do that. It puts it in a damage roll. So yeah. And Eggy goes down. Or my Eggy is pretty full. I think Lax is less useful than Eggy at this point. Yeah. I mean, he still has Gar. Well, my Chansey's asleep, so yeah. I'm gonna just fodder Lax right here. And if well, what am I saying if I'm gonna unfreeze? I ain't unfreezing shit. Alright, but I think I'm a good spot right now. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna calc Rhydon for Taurus. By the way, my mic on my other computer is still bonkers. What the fuck? Why does Blizzard do so much? Okay. Oh, he just went to... That was a great play right there. That was a great play. Okay. Use fire plus... Fuck you, Finch. Fucking faggot ass. Alright. I ain't gonna say shit. Alright. Alright, do I want to go back to Aggie and then force the 50-50? I think Zam is my best play right here. Okay, he predicted my Rhydon, which was a smart play. Because any other Mon, Chansey just gets the soft boil back up on. But I would much rather have a healthy Zam. Nice. Crit. Oh, come on, man. But basically, I would just rather have a healthy... Ooh, I'm running low on psychics. That's not good. Okay, and I'm gonna actually go out to my Chansey right here. Because I can burn sleep turns. And then who do I want to go out to? I think he's gonna soft vote with his Chansey, which I'm okay with. Because I can burn sleep turns on my Chansey. And then okay, down to 3 soft boileds. No. Okay. Well, I burned a sleep turn. He has 2 soft boils left, which is good. Okay. And then who's he gonna go out to? Probably Lax right here. He might Ice Beam though. But if he goes out to Lax, I could pivot to my Lax, so I'm gonna go to Zam right here. As he goes to Tauros, which is fine. I mean, I don't have Thingamabob, whatchamacallit, but I could T-Wave. Alright. And he goes to Chansey, which is fine by me. And then I could just, and then, yeah, I could just toss him right here. But I'm not using Psychic, like, anymore for the rest of the game because I need to fucking get Gar. Gar is the problem right now. Alright, and he parried me right there. I didn't think he would do that because I could go to my Chansey to burn sleep turns. And then, yeah, but that's fine. So what's killing this Chansey? PP style, friend. Okay, but Zam being paralyzed isn't the end of the world, I guess. It means that Gar is more difficult. But Gar doesn't carry anything to hit me super effective, so I just need to keep the psychics up. Alright. What do you feel my chances are? Tauros. They just asked me how I feel about Tauros. Alright, hold on. I know I'm being silent. Okay, but I need to talk to my teammates as well. Unfortunately for me, Rhydon is low. That was kind of a misplay on my part, letting Rhydon get weakened. So that Tauros' Blizzard could kill. I forgot. I thought that Tauros' Blizzard did like 40%, like 40 to 50. I forgot that it did that much. But basically, I'm just going to recover right here, and I get parried again. As he goes to Lex, no biggie. I could fodder my own Lex right here. But the thing is that I want to keep my Lex as pivot for his Lex. And then, yeah, so I think I'm better off going to Rhydon. I mean, what health is his Chansey at? Well, Chansey only has 2 soft boiled, so that's not a problem. Like, the main thing is that Tauros is still out full and Gar is still out full. But I feel like I can trade his Tauros with my Tauros and be fine. Plus, Chansey eventually is going to wake up versus his Chansey. And then my Chansey is in an upper hand right now. I kind of regret putting Chansey to sleep. I don't know. But I have Iggy for Lex. I've been really passive on pulling the boom trigger on Chansey. Like, if I were to do that, I actually don't want to do that because that's how I'm going to wake my Chansey up. Like, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I have it versus Gar. So I guess that's true as well. But I kind of want to keep it as like a boom trigger versus Lex, and then we can Chansey down. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think Rhydon is my better play right here. As, yeah, he just goes for the body slam. What was he predicting right there? I guess he just wanted to whittle me down. End it. I don't know. I would have gone for EQ, especially considering that my Iggy is so low. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna EQ him right here, and then his EQ takes me out. But now he's low, so I can go to Tauros and start kind of going to town and doing all that fun stuff. I don't really feel like... I feel like I'm in a pretty good position because his Starmie is so low. And then, yeah, now I just start body slamming. And then, yeah, he's just going to sack off Starmie, which is cool. But he still has 2 Mons that I can come in on. So we're in Tauros v Tauros, which is what I want. And then this is really what it comes down to. Because my Chansey is asleep, and then Tauros is... I have to do it, though, but I just want to see Alakazam. I think I can live Body Slam, but I want to see how much Hyper Beam does, just to be sure. Hyper Beam, 81 min, 95 max. Well, I'm at 246 out of 313. I have to trade him right here. And, yeah, I'm just going for... I could go for Blizzard. That is a possibility. We're just going to trade Body Slams. He's asking what's Frozen, Lex. How much does Blizzard do to opposing Tauros? It should do about the same as a Body Slam, yeah. So I'm actually gonna go for Blizzard. Yes! Yes! I did it! I did it! I'm fucking dying! I don't want to seem like I'm disrespectful, but fuck, dude. Alright. But that's why I did it, though. That's why I did it, because it does about the same as Blizzard, and I have the freeze chance. Alright, and then he just fodders it off, so there we go. That was the game plan. So Gar is going to come in. I can just EQ that at this point. And then, like, what's he going to do? T-Bolt, EQ, I can still live another one. What you talking about, Focus Blast? Get out of here. Alright, and then, yeah, that's pretty much going to be the... game. How much does Hyper Beam do versus Chansey? I don't remember. Okay. Hyper Beam does 62 to 73. So if I get a high roll on Hyper Beam, then that's good. If not, I could just go to my Chansey. So I think I'm just going to risk it for a biscuit. And I do not get a high roll. And he just T-Waves me, but it doesn't really matter because I can deal with his lax. And then now he's in the range for my Hyper Beam to kill this turn. So as long as I don't get parried right here, I'm in a winning position because I have my Eggy that can boom versus his lax. So he just sacks Slacks right here, which is cool. And then he just forfeits right here. So, yeah, again, I don't want to seem disrespectful, but I'm just trying to have fun, and that's why I went for that play. That play was because of the fact that normals can't pair each other anymore with normal type moves with bodies. Well, I didn't phrase that right, but basically I couldn't pair him with my Tauros right there. So my best play, because he already froze one of my mons, was to go for Blizzard to try and freeze one of his mons because the damage was similar. It was a little less damage, but I thought that the chance was worthwhile. So that was hacks that I planned for. Meowmix just said that I planned that. I kind of planned that. Like, that's why I went for it. So GG's definitely, like, I don't want to seem like a douchebag, but it's too late for that now. So anyways, I hope you all have a good day and peace.